Okay guys, just a quick video what you should do when you get a new Phantom, or periodically anyway, just to make sure all your firmware, your calibrations etc are as they should be. Go to the DJI website. You can download these two files. You've got the Phantom 2 Vision Plus Assistant and the DJI RC System Assistant. Now, a lot of people will say you only need the one, which is not quite right. I'll explain that as we go through, but we'll start off with this one. Obviously I've plugged in the Phantom through the USB cable. Controller is powered on and the Phantom is powered on. So let's show you what it shows. Main things you want to be looking at is your upgrade page. As you can see, it's saying the main controller has the latest receiver, no updates, latest version, battery latest version, no updates, latest version, so all is good. The only other thing to really do is the calibration of the controller. So basically all you do is put it into calibration and you move the sticks from their furthest points into the corners and back to the centre. Same with this one, which is the right hand stick. Just do it a couple of times, let it go back to the centre and click finish. Bingo. All of these in the middle should all line up. If they're off to either side, let's say for example that is over here or over there, do it again. Now you can calibrate your switches, which is fairly simple. You've only got the 3 positions anyway. That one is the gimbal control. Make sure you do the gimbal control. So last time when I did this the very first time, I didn't do the gimbal because it says you don't have to, but I found it messes it up if you don't. Finish that. That's basically all you really need to do. Don't change any of the gains, you know, unless you want to fly around faster etc, but I don't change any of that. All of this, don't change any of that. None of that needs changing. And that is about that. Now if you close that one down, unplug the USB lead from the Phantom and plug it into the controller. Just do that. Like so. Then select the RC. And basically all you get is the you can change your CE or FCC. FCC tends to give better, it puts out more power basically, so you can get a better range out of the controller. You also need to change it, as you can see here. Where's it gone? I can't show you, but you see on the left hand side there's a small screw on the bottom of the controller, which you turn as well to change it from FCC or CE. So yeah, now it says here, look, the U and X2 channels have no need to calibrate. If you don't calibrate them, those are these channels here. If you don't calibrate them, the gimbal doesn't work properly. So do calibrate them. So that one there, release both sticks and click the next button. Swirl sticks in a circular motion to their limits. There we go. That one is your left S2 button, this one is your right S1 button, and the middle one there is your gimbal. They say you don't need to do that, but believe me, you do. Click finish, and that's that, done. Mode 1 and mode 2 obviously depends what you want to do, but you know, I prefer it that way around personally. Sorry, that way around. So there we go, that's your calibration. If you want to open it up into Naza mode, just unplug from the controller, back into the Phantom, go back into the assistant up here, enable, yes, yes, and then you get a few more settings. You can change your go home, so go home and land, or just land where it is. Got your home lock and your course lock. You can put intelligent orientation control on if you want to, but you can adjust your limits. The one that I do tend to change is this one. So I just don't think, personally, that in some situations 20 meters is enough to get you back. So I usually change that to 60. So chances are, you know, it's gonna get home. It's not going to hit anything at 60 meters, whereas at 20 meters it might hit a tall tree or various other objects. So yeah, at the moment we've got a radius of 1,600 meters, 120 meters height, which is the UK legal limit. You can change that if you want to, but not advisable to. Home lock, course lock. Okay, yeah, so this is your left hand stick, basically your S2 stick. In the top position basically it's off, which is normal GPS mode. The middle position you've got course lock, and the end position you've got home lock. I'll do a tutorial when I go out and test fly the new Phantom, just to show you what all of these do. You've also got your your left hand stick. Okay, so sorry, your right hand stick, your S1. So the top position is GPS, the middle position is your ATI mode, and the bottom position you can change to whatever you want. So failsafe or manual mode. Manual mode is good fun, but failsafe is a better setting. Basically you haven't got to turn your controller off, which I don't personally like doing, to make your Phantom go into failsafe. you just flick your switch down to the bottom position and failsafe is enabled, and it'll fly home and land if that's what you set it to do. You know, that's really the only difference. Is in Naza mode is you've got your left hand S2 stick, which will do home lock, course lock and GPS, and you've got your right hand stick which will do GPS, ATI and failsafe. And that is about it. There's not an awful lot of difference, but it is, you know, I found it very handy to have the home lock and course lock. But I'll do a video on them and what they do and how they work when we're out flying. Okay, and that's about it. It's basically ready to fly. One thing I will say is make sure you do that with both batteries in. It will only check obviously the firmware on the particular battery that I've got plugged in. So I now need to take that battery out and just check this page again, make sure the other battery also has the latest firmware. So yeah, don't forget to do that if you've got more than one battery. Okay, cheers guys.